Alright, we're back out here. Lawless Life, episode 12. So, like, yeah, man, they want to know, like, you know, you gotta let them know who you are, what you do, the entire movement that you've been doing.
That's a fact. Superlative Sain. I'm a music artist, photographer, graphic designer, rapper, singer, cool guy.
Alright, is there anything else? But there's more. But like, alright, so I've been following your moves since what you've been doing, since you're forming your group, since you've been dropping your pictures. So like, what are the past ventures that you've been involved with?
I started my group, OGWN, with my brother, Diverse Concept. We're about to make a year officially, and we just been grinding with the group. We got a project that we working on, a single that we gonna be putting out soon.
Nice.
So we about to get the cover art back for both the single and the project, so that's pretty cool. As for myself personally, I just been grinding with the music. I put out my first solo album on all music platforms in May.
Nice.
Titled Tell 'Em. Basically just told about my life and my perspective on a bunch of shit that's going on in the world, that's going on in my life personally. Love, lust, bum ass politics.
Definitely.
Bum ass politics. But you know, this shit gotta be talked about, because as artists we have platforms, and you know, we gotta let the world know about the shit that's going on.
I definitely like that. So as we continue on this peruse, like the next thing is, what are your future ventures? What are the future moves that you have planned out for the group? If you don't mind to divulge.
I don't mind at all. For the group, just increase in the amount of people that know about the movement. It's not only a group of 3 dudes that love to make music. It's actually a movement that I wanted to create, that basically, like, be yourself, always be original.
Definitely.
Like, no matter how weird you are or how goofy you think you are, always be yourself.
Definitely.
Somebody's gonna fuck with you eventually. Like,
Word.
Not everybody got sticks up their ass, so that's one of the basically one of the core values of what I wanted to do when me and my brother set out to create this group. Another thing is, we wanted to be the people to just do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
everything all in-house.
Yeah, everything in-house. Like,
agreed.
We all do photography in the group. We all do cinematography.
Was cool. That's what I liked about your group.
Yeah.
It's like with me and my homies, I'm the one doing it.
Yeah, bro. And eventually that gets hard when it's just you by yourself.
Definitely.
Like, we all do that shit. We all do graphics. We all draw. We all do photography, cinematography. My bro, J Jules, shout out J Jules. He is our producer. He produces every single one of our tracks.
That's sick.
For our project that we're coming out with, hashtag The Weird Invasion.
All right.
Our project that we're coming out with, it's all in-house. Everything was done in-house. It was produced in-house, mixed in-house, recorded in-house, mastered in-house, engineered, all of that. Only thing that we didn't do is the cover, because we wanted to finally catch an outside point of view.
Definitely.
To, you know, get a different perspective other than just our own.
Exactly. I like that.
Definitely. For the group, like, we're taking a little hiatus off of performing as a group, but we got a lot of visuals that we're working on.
Exactly.
We got like 3 visuals that we're working on before the end of the year. So that should be pretty cool. And then we got like a whole bunch of shit in the vault, bro. We got like 15, 20 songs in the vault, not including the ones that we're putting out on this project.
Word.
We just work.
All right. Now, I know you got a show coming on October 22nd at Blackthorn, but like, how do you feel it? How's the energy towards this show that's coming out?
My energy's always gonna be hype.
Word.
My energy's always gonna be hype regardless of anything. Like, I love performing. That's one of my favorite aspects of being an artist, of being a music artist. Being able to perform your music live and have people react to it in a certain way.
Definitely.
I say this literally all the time. I have a love-hate relationship with New York.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I love where I grew up. I grew up in Queens, and I moved to Long Island. I love where I grew up, but New York don't show the support that another state would show. You could be in your own backyard with your best friends making the same music, and then go out to like Philly or Connecticut or Atlanta, wherever, and they rock with your music so heavy. They're like, oh wow, you're from New York, that's just so wavy, your music is dope. But then you do it in New York and they're like,
Yeah, I feel that.
alright fam.
I feel that at times at shows.
Yeah man, I mean it's all good though, because at the end of the day you still gotta perform as if you perform in front of thousands of people.
Exactly.
Like no matter, even if the vibe isn't feeling the best, you gotta perform like it's your last performance.
Yeah, you shouldn't let it diminish your performance.
Like that's the one thing that I will never allow it to diminish my performance, because I just love the art of performing.
What I've noticed going to shows and setting up shows with other dudes, like it's either, you know, they come to do their set, their homies come through, and then they leave.
They dip. Word.
That's what I've noticed at most shows.
That's exactly what happens.
You know,
I don't know. People don't respect the artistry anymore, man. Like I love underground music. I love underground hip hop. I love underground music. Period. I don't know. It's a little weird about me. I don't know if I'm the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But I love being one of the first people to hear about something brand new.
Definitely. I like that too.
Like I like being like, oh, I feel exclusive. Like, so I go to a lot of underground shows and I'm staying for the whole, unless I got somewhere to go, or I know that the trains ain't working well, and I know I got to dip because my last train about to pull up and I'm not gonna have no way home. That's the only way I'm leaving the show early.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I stay for the whole performance, because you never know who's gonna pull up.
You never know who you're gonna meet.
Exactly.
There's always that chance to network.
Exactly, bro.
You know?
It's all about networking. How you gonna know people if you just perform and dip?
That's true. That's definitely true.
That's corny.
You know, like rules to all you young artists that are out here. That's what you gotta do. You gotta go to the shows.
Stay for the entire show
and show love. You know,
don't be a douche weenie. Don't. Stay for the whole show. If you're a new artist, especially if you're a new artist, like I haven't been making music that long, but I've been making music since 2011, bro. Since 2011. It's damn near goddamn 2018. That's about 7 years of this motherfucking shit. 7 years. I've stayed at every show that I've gone to, unless that I knew that I had to leave. And I've met so many people just by doing that. That's how you network, man. That's how you get to know people. That's how you get to meet people.
definitely.
You never know, that person that's at watching your set that you just decided to dip might be your next feature. You never know, that person might have like 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60K followers. And you could have did a song with that person.
Yeah, word.
Can you believe that? And you just left.
Alright though, so like now we know like the inner workings or like how you feeling on certain things. Now it's just two weird questions out of the way. Like, alright, so if you had a superpower, what would that be?
I don't know if it's a superpower, but I consider it a superpower. I don't give a fuck. I would want to be the fucking Avatar, yo.
Oh, the control of the elements.
Yo,
that's sick.
Like, even if you're just like, if we're talking about complete control over like all elements, bro, the Avatar from the original series had control over water, fire, earth, and water, fire, earth,
air.
And air. There you go. How could I forget air? He was an airbender. What the fuck?
Later he did metal, but
then he did metal. And then when you get into the second Avatar series, niggas is bending lightning, lava, magma, metal, like
there's dudes that chill in the swamp,
bro. There's dudes that was bending people's blood, bro, and that's technically a form of water bending.
Yeah,
bro, you can like do everything if you're the Avatar.
That's cool.
You can literally do everything. That's why I want that to be my superpower. I could technically breathe underwater. I could put an air bubble around me, bro.
That'd be sick. I definitely want like like clones, but like I'm at 100%. They're like at 75. You know?
So they're gonna be stupid.
You know what I mean? Just like I just gotta put them in line. I'm like, all right, you're clone number 1. You gotta work on lyrics. Number 2, you gotta work on visuals. And 3, and then it's just I got 4 of me helping me out. You know, I can send them on missions.
That's valid. That's valid. That's super valid.
I was at the Knitting Factory watching a show.
That's a
very good venue. Very good venue.
Shout out to the Knitting Factory.
I was watching the show for the Cryptics, the Nobodies, Battalion Saints, and the Minutes. And because, you know, normally, as you know, as a camera guy, when you're going out taking pictures, you're taking pictures of the event, the bands are going to want to see. So I get backstage, talk to the dudes, and I meet with the Cryptics bass player Frank, and I asked him the same question. He was like, clones, and he's like, we'd be the Franks. I'd have 8 of me, start a new band.
That's fucking lit.
Right?
That's fucking lit. I know that now that I think about it, fuck, that is a dope ass superpower. I would love to have mad like extra me's. We could like just do mad shit. I'd never be bored.
Right?
Like ever.
That's sick. Alright, now just to close it off, end it off, what are any things you want to plug, let them know about?
October 22nd at Blackthorn 51, Elmhurst, Queens. Superlative Sain and friends will be performing. I'm trying to have a 20 to 25 minute set, my brothers, my sisters. I need y'all to pull up. The tickets from me is only $10, and I'm doing that until the end of September. I'll push it into the first week of October, but still, $10 from me. $15 at the door, $12 online.
Alright.
Shout out to the homies, OGWN. That's the squad. Original Weird Niggas. Look us up on Spotify. Look me up on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to find your music. Superlative Sain. Be superlative. Check it out. It's superlativesain.com.